am here this morning to introduce to y'all David Smitherman. He's a candidate for Carrier of the Year, and I hope the finalist. Anyway, David, I'd like you to say hello to everybody and talk. And we're going to talk about your route just a little bit.
Well, my name is David Smitherman, Longview News Carrier. I have two routes, one in Longview and one in Pine Tree. I travel a little over 50 miles every morning, 7 days a week. Been doing this a little over 30 years.
And the area that you throw in is Longview and Pine Tree,
right?
If I'm not mistaken. You throw over 700 papers daily for us.
That's 750.
750. All right. And you do that every morning.
Every day.
For over 30 years. From what I understand, I haven't been here that long myself, but I can probably, from what I hear, count the times that you've had a substitute on both my hands in the 30 years you've been here. So that's quite an accomplishment, in my opinion. Quite an accomplishment. So how did you start?
Well, I used to work with a man that had a paper route, and he was giving it up, and I thought, well, I'll ride with him a couple of days and see what I think about it. And after riding with him, I said, well, heck, I can do this. So I just took over his route when he quit, and I guess I just got the ink in my blood and I can't quit.
I noticed in the year and a half that I've been here that, and all the records that I can go back, as far back as I can tell, that you've always consistently made your service goal, which is one complaint per 1,000 papers thrown or less. Is that right?
Right.
That's very commendable for you to achieve that, especially with the number of papers you throw and how long you've been doing it.
I've lived in Longview almost all my life, and I guess I've been a subscriber over 50, maybe longer than that, years, and really enjoy the Longview News. I don't believe you could beat him if you looked anywhere in the world because he's really attentive to everybody's needs. I've noticed I get up early in the morning, like before 4 o'clock, and it's almost like a security blanket. I can go out and there's my paper, and I guess I'm just fixed that way. And David Smitherman has really been a good carrier for me. And I hear people complain about my paper was wet this morning, and I just sort of chuckled. I said, well, I don't have to worry about that with David.
Talking from experience, my mother and father-in-law used to throw the paper for Longview News Carrier, and they started in the 60s, and they threw it for about 30 years. And I know when they were sick or whatever, I helped them, or during the holidays when they had the big paper. So I know what it's like to get up in the morning at 2 or 3 in the morning and throw the paper and to remember where all your addresses are. That's one of the hardest things I would think would be for anybody, and David is excellent at what he does. I don't think anybody can be any better than him.
I've been retired now for about 9 or 10 years, and I've got to have something to do, and I enjoy doing this, and I feel like I do a good enough job that I enjoy it. I enjoy getting up I've always gotten up early all my life, and I just enjoy getting up doing it every day.
From the testimony of the customers that we talked to, they feel like you are really attentive to their needs. Is that important to you?
I try to be.
To get those papers out to those customers, and I can tell that these two gentlemen that came up to talk to us, you probably know quite a few of your customers as long as you
quite a few of them. Yeah.
If you was to win Carrier of the Year, David, what would that mean to you?
Well, after doing this for 30 some odd years, I'd feel like it would be a kind of a satisfactory job that I've done. If that was the case, if I won the Carrier of the Year, that I feel like I've done a good enough job to even come as close as I have now. I feel like my work has been satisfactory to me and the company.
Well, David, I appreciate the kind of carrier you are and the job that you do for us, and I appreciate you coming up this morning.
Well,
I know I'll see you every day, and thank you for the good job that you do and being a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.